It's Brian Shannon from Alpha Trends. I want to talk about these financial stocks real quickly. I see a lot of people pointing to some relative strength and that these guys are going to start leading the market. First up, here's a daily chart, and you can see it's got a declining 200-day moving average. The last time it hit that 200-day moving average, sellers were found there. And again, it looks like that's happening this time. Historically, the financials have been terrible investments. Year to date, they're down 20%. Month to date, they're down 2.5%. But that's not the end of the story. Let's look at a performance chart. This is from stockcharts.com. Here in the last 2 days, you can see they've outperformed. Let's go back 25 days. What we have here is red is the S&P 500, green is the financials, and blue is the NASDAQ. So here you can see the financials have been laggards for all but the last 8 days, basically, maybe 25 days, they're about equal. But the further you go back, you can see that the financials are just a terrible industry to invest in. We're going back now to September of 2019, and basically the underperformance of this group has been staggering, even if you go back all the way to, let's say, 2015. Look at that, 55% gain, or 63, versus the S&P 500 doing 123, and the NASDAQ at this point, up 266% in that same period of time. Let's go back to 2008, the financial crisis, the low right here. Since that time, they've performed up 50% basically. Let's be generous and round up. Whereas the S&P has done 228%, and the NASDAQ has done, what is this number here? 620%. So do you want to buy stuff in a longer term decline? And then we back this chart up. Look at where it has the potential to go. Well, right here, this prior band of support from a year ago now has the potential to become resistance. All that prior support in there has the potential to become resistance. Now, since we moved time frames, this is now a 200-week moving average, and you can see that even that we're stuck below it. So the point is, when people talk about relative strength, understand what it is. It's a constantly lagging group, and it's getting a little bit of a bounce in a primary downtrend. That's it. I wouldn't go near these things.